We need to cut it. Need to cut it short tonight, so the minutes. We're gonna skip them. Forum, we got it. Any adjustments to the agenda that I am not aware of?
I don't have anything.
Public to speak. Mr. Edward,
I saw the note about the straightening and paving works, but all that was really my big question.
Would you like to talk about that now?
again now, there's been a delay in the asphalt quality. Due to the time of year, they're not doing any airport mix right now. So they're gonna do the whole thing in the spring.
Yeah, so one of the repair items in the bid documents was actual repairs of potholes or.
Which actually is a blessing when you look at low traffic and plowing, you're gonna lose 10 or 15% of your shine. So if they do it in June, it would be great if we can keep the pressure on them to do that and not make it September, October.
No, they've agreed to do it first thing in the spring. They made the contract.
Good. So that's the answer on the thing. Apparently the quality of the asphalt doesn't meet FAA standards.
The FAA has its own spec. Maine DOT does not have a.
And nobody's gonna build it for 5 yards. They gotta build it for,
Yeah, it's 100 or 200 yards, but they're not gonna shut their plant down, maybe FAA spec. Asphalt is part one, part two.
I'm confused. You said 2,200 yards. So we are gonna do the ramp at the same time.
But I don't remember the quantity.
Oh, you said 2,200. I thought that.
No, it's like 1 to 200 yards.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
I don't
20.
even know if it's that much, it's hand, it's still.
And nobody's gonna mix that for you. So that's the answer to that. Any correspondence that we should be aware of?
I've included in your materials, some things that our comp plan consultant picked up in some of her interviews, but I didn't make it into the comp plan. The timing didn't work out. I don't know that, you might think it's relevant for an amendment or not, but I do think the airport commission should look at those items. There's some good information, there's some good thoughts on what we're already doing, some of it we might want to consider. I didn't want it to just go to waste. I wanted to share it with you. Maybe you think about it during your master plan review when it comes back up. Maybe think about it soon. I wanted you to have that. Levi, email format, you kind of see the change there of what happened. But on the second page of that, there's a list of items, prioritizing infrastructure projects, etc.
Add any information on your hangar group?
No, it's about the same. I think I've got maybe 6 total that would be fairly serious.
So it is work in progress. Good. Reports to the commission or from the commission or of the commission? Joe?
That would be you folks there.
Well, to answer, so we can simplify item 10, Joe was just saying that he did finally get a hold of whoever owns that Cherokee 140 up there, and the guy is gonna attempt to remove it.
Okay.
So if that's part of the correspondence Joe was sharing with us, so. I was told it wasn't airworthy, but he said he's gonna try to get a ferry permit, get it out of here, so. And
I think it's been a while since this person has seen it.
Yeah, okay, or with the enemy, missing some things.
Yeah, he asked.
Just a few.
Yeah, he asked me to.
I would say well, you would call that company Bring Your Trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that to ferry it meant he was gonna go over the road, but you.
No.
It has a different meaning.
Find a mechanic to approve it long enough to go the 50 miles it needs to go.
Got it. Well, that seems to be his intent.
Based on everybody that's walked around it, no one's gonna do that.
Like missing an engine is like.
Well, I don't know.
But as you can see by the letter that's in there, he's been notified that he's paid fees. I talked to him, heard from him by email. I talked to him on the phone last week. By email this morning, he said that he sent a check for the fees, back fees for tie down. And he had given me a written plan. On the plan was to get it out of our hair, verbatim what he said. He's under notice, this thing needs to go.
Had it not had that information, and maybe by November, since you had contact with him, we should probably put it somewhere safe on the grass for the winter.
Well, now that
And tie it down if it really has an owner. I mean, to tie it down somewhere else besides in Buzz's Way.
I informed him that the parent owner is in Arizona. So I reminded him or informed him that it could start snowing in the next month, so you're gonna wanna expedite moving this thing. If for some reason you can't figure out how to do it, we can accommodate that way. If he's okay with it, move it. If not, he needs to get it out of here. That's the understanding.
Well, I think it's gonna have to come apart, but that's my opinion. Whatever.
That's the update. Good news is we made contact.
So. No reports from Joe. Crack ceiling, we're aware of. The taxi lane design. That's a next year's project.
Yeah, that's the takeaway, Mr. Chair, is that,
Design only, not rebuild.
wait a minute, taxi lane design, oh, no, there's just a note in here, that the Maine DOT authorized or has the funds for 2.5% match. They send a letter now that says that they're aware of the project, they are proving their commitment to it.
So my point is, all we're gonna see next summer is the design, not the
That's
construction.
correct, there will not be any construction, this is design only.
Moving on to 10 now, an air show subcommittee formation.
I know that, member, Sam Sarro had expressed interest in the air show. I know there's some interest, from the elected folks of the board of selectmen. So I figured it might make sense to have a subcommittee of this commission to oversee that. Just a thought.
I'd be glad to do it.
And
I didn't know who else would be interested in doing it, whether it be from this board or other boards. And I did speak with someone on the select board, that said they thought it would be a good idea, and I think it'd be, I also think it would be. So, if someone who was interested in assisting me, whoever they
yeah.
might be, excellent.
You want to check with Joe, I also, or somebody in the town office, I think there's some seed money kicking around for
there
that.
it is.
Yes, I did hear about that, yeah.
I'll get you the balance on that. It had gone inactive. In fact, the bank reached out the other day and said it was inactive. They were gonna send the paperwork up to reactivate it. I'll check the balance when I see that. I think it's around 14,000.
14,000.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't quote me on that.
Good thing I wasn't on the budget committee last year. So if you want to muster up some, see who's got some interest in that, great.
Yep.
Let it Scott.
If we could go back to old business, I'd like to talk about that busted up tie down that you spotted.
By all means,
Yeah,
I'll hand up
on
on the floor.
Okay, thank you. So Larry had mentioned in past about the busted up tie down. It looks like there's still cones there and it's looking pretty rough. I did a tour just today of the remaining tie downs, and those are probably half of them are usable. I think that a transient should have someplace, given the way the wind can whip up around here, a place to tie down. So in addition to that busted one, I think a review of the other existing ones should be in order.
That was supposed to be today's walk around, but then this emergency town meeting is coming into place. But if you recall, we were supposed to meet at the airport at 4 o'clock.
Yes, I do, but I was in the last meeting, so I didn't know.
Right, okay, so let's hope that maybe the next one we can do that again.
Yeah, so the plan right now is to, let me start with the one that's exposed presently. We have we being Public Works has a punch list of locations other than at the airport, but included in the airport, wrap up paving handboard projects. That's one of them. We've got 2 tons set aside. It's not gonna be FAA spec, but what's there is not very good anyway. That's all cracked. So we're gonna pave that in this fall. We gotta get board approval on the 7,000 total to spend from reserve. That's part one. Part two, this area should be covered under this design next year. So there's the taxi lane, but I believe we're also looking at the asphalt in that area to figure out what to do with that alligator.
Gonna get verification that the septic pump was working and then we got to backfill that hole.
I haven't heard back on that yet. I
We
reached
got to
out to
backfill that
the,
hole too before winter.
we're up there with backflow. It's working fine, but I haven't heard back that.
The toilet flush is okay.
Exactly, that's what I mean. That works
Well, I
fine.
know, but it may just be filling the tank now again until if the pump isn't discharging it across the street. So we got an airport committee. We're gonna work on the tie downs. Ed claims that the facility work. Oh, you're on the AWAS or ATIS or whatever you call it up there. Your voice is very broken on the combination.
Okay,
Someone that doesn't either speak closer to the microphone or whatever you did,
well,
but
that was as close as I could get to it.
only a little bit of what you're saying gets
So I'll
around.
tell you what,
I
let's set a time up and I'll have you speak into the microphone. Now that I know how to do it.
The scratchiest voice in the world, but who used to be good at it was Dale Quimby.
Okay.
He's got a solid, not too raspy voice. I can barely make you out when
It's pretty clear when I called and checked it.
maybe it was my receiver.
No, it was rough in the air on the way in tonight.
It was rough.
Yeah, there was scratchy coming in tonight.
Were you able to make out the last digit? I could not.
No,
Okay,
no, so that's, and press the number 3 was very, very.
2-4, then the number 3, the 3 never
didn't
came
come
out.
out good. So that's the part where it did start to go sour. I heard the 2 and 4 together, then you say release them and then blah, 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 blah. So it didn't come out good in the air.
Is it just a standard message?
Called the number and checked it, I'm fine, I could hear it.
Yeah,
Is it just a standard message? Like that's just the airport information,
correct.
not anything else.
It's not
You wanna send me a script? I'll send back to you, I'll use an AI voice.
Okay.
It sounds totally natural, but it's like professional quality.
It's at the end of all the official business. It's at the last end of all the official
Yeah,
talking, and then it's a pause, and then it repeats itself.
okay,
Yeah, it's an actual microphone.
Just send me the
Doesn't look like you
script,
stick it in.
and I'll take care of it for you, and I'll just send back a WAV file or something, what does it take? Does it take, it's old, it's like a micro, okay,
That's what leaving you for what you guys are talking
I'm sorry.
about.
Yeah,
But the good news is, I have a password, and now I know how to do it, so. You wanna
well, if
send me
there's
a
something
file?
I can help you with, I'd be happy to help you,
Yeah.
so we'll talk later.
Okay, so before we get thrown out of here, because we gotta get ready for a public meeting,
That's 10 minutes.
what else does anyone would like to talk about the airport between now and next month?
There is one thing. I wanted to, you covered the PAPI lights, they were certified.
Yes.
Did you hear from the consultants why they were out?
If I did, I don't remember.
Okay,
Yeah, there was-
So just briefly, I'll just update you. I happened to be up at the airport when the guys showed up. And I was at the gate at the same time, so I met them. And they were gonna adjust the AWAS. I said, well, the PAPI lights are out. So he said, well, I'll check those next. He adjusted both ends of the runway and he texted me later. And he said, funny, we just certified these in January. I was like, really? I thought they'd been out for like 2 years.
Hmm.
And he said, and then we got talking, and I said, well, why do you think they're out? And he said, well, the pads, it's just on fill. So what's happening is every winter, we get frost heaves and the pad moves around.
Okay. I was told that they would disarm themselves if they were out of level.
No, they're just out, then they just.
Oh, they're just out of
completely
angle.
Angle, they're completely
Yeah, I
out.
thought they would disarm themselves if they were out of level.
That's not my experience. They've been like totally out. Like, I'd see red, white, red, I've seen. Also, but if it's fine now, as far as I can tell. But I'm just saying that as soon as the frost heaves come again, it'll be out again. So that's something for us to be considering as a maintenance item. I would like to see next time we do something up there to maybe look at what could be done to maybe put some,
Cross protection under the slab.
right.
Those do have a level switch in them.
Sorry,
They have a tilt switch. So if they do come out of the correct caliber, they're supposed to go dark. That's the default.
that's what I thought.
That is, yeah. Now, maybe there is some issue with the
And
frost.
maybe they weren't tilted enough to go out.
Yeah, could be.
I thought it was like a pinball machine. If it's out, it shuts it off.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Is it all on the same slab or are they 4 different slabs?
There are 4 different slabs.
Okay, that's why they're going slightly different, all of them.
My
So
guess is it's like a garage door. If one light doesn't touch the other, I see the other one, it shuts it off.
maybe, but
I don't think they work that way. I think they're individually aimed. So each progressively, and by the way, tonight on my way in, they were spot on. I went up, I went down, I went on a glide path both ways and they lit up nicely. So they were all in coordination. So, yeah, on 3-2.
Well, we have selectmen starting to show up. Other than next month's meeting, everybody on track. It's 4 o'clock at the airport, the last Monday of the month.
sounds good.
Take a motion to adjourn so we can have the selectmen take over this facility.
Hey.
I got a second. All those in favor of adjourning? Thank you for the public to speak. Thank you for the opportunity to be a chair. Can't wait to see you next month.
Nice job.